And then I got a big break, and the cliche of getting the big break in Hollywood happened to me. And I got a call that they were looking for a new casting director on Cheers. A friend of mine I had done summer stock with in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, David Lee, was one of the producers on Cheers, and they were looking for someone new because the casting director prior to me apparently was bringing in too many familiar TV faces, too many people from commercials that you would always see, and they wanted fresher casting. And I was coming from theater, working at the Taper, and from film, working with Linda. And I didn't even have a resume, but somehow I got that job. I came in and met with David Lee, Peter Casey, David Angel, who were my friends bringing me in, as well as Glenn and Les Charles and Jim Burrows. And all we did was talk about theater.
Oh, amazing.
All we did. And that's what they were looking for.
Yeah, and that's Jimmy Burrows' background, right? Is like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, so
his father is Abe Burrows, one of the icons of theater, and I just worked with Jimmy last week because he directed an episode of the new Frasier.
Oh, you're doing another season?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we're on our second season right now. We just shot our third episode on Tuesday. Yeah,
perfect.
Anyway, so I got the job on Cheers. I had never.
Sorry, how many people did they interview? Do you know, or was it just you? It couldn't have been.
I don't know. I never really thought about it. I just assumed it was me. This is
the actor in me thinking.
They probably met with someone else. I don't know.
They had to have.
In any case, I miraculously got the job.
That's so cool.
And I really didn't know what I was doing. All I knew was I knew actors. And as I said, it was the 5th season. It was Shelley Long's last year.
Yeah.
And after we got going, like a month in, they said, we just got notice that Shelley is leaving after this season. So I guess at the end of the season, we'll have to find her replacement. And I said, I just instinctively knew, I said, it would be great if we started way before the end of the season. Now, this is when we were doing 26 episodes. Yeah, a lot. So it was, and they said, okay, well, we're going to start talking about the character. We'll let you know. And they did. And we started the search really early. And we ended up, after a very complicated search, with Kirstie Alley, who was my first idea. And when she joined the cast, after several episodes, she was a big hit. The show got more accolades than ever and better ratings than ever. And it was already a huge hit. It got huger.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And
so exciting. How old were you at this time?
Oh, I was in my early 30s.
Okay.
And I was launched. I was on Cheers, awesome. And it was my first job on my own on Cheers.
Yeah.
And so somehow I walked into that world and it was just a good fit.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
As far as your acting, you mentioned you were doing theater and stuff. So were you just always an actor as long as you remember, or was it something you just jumped into later?
No, it's all I wanted to do from the time I was little.
Got it. Yeah. Very cool. That's great. When did Kelsey join Cheers? Was that before you?
It was before me.
Season before you, right?
It was 2 seasons before me.
Yeah. But his wife, I forget her name. I feel bad. What's her name? Kelsey, his wife in Cheers?
Oh, BB Newirth, who played Lilith.
Yes. BB is an amazing casting. She is so perfect.
Yeah, I wasn't responsible for that.
Oh, no.
She was cast the year before me.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
Yeah.
But Kirstie Alley obviously was phenomenal too.
Yeah,
but
that was great.
BB, I thought was.
Yeah, BB is still amazing. She did an episode of the new Frasier last year for us,
awesome.
And it was one of our best episodes. And she's more Lilith than ever. And she was. It was really great to have her around. And she and Kelsey, they're really amazing together.
Yeah, I love that.
So that was great.